Hi, welcome back to Mr. Menta's ELL Classroom. Today we're going to continue talking about Chapter 12 of the Blue Book. To complete this, you will need this page, page 112 from your textbook. You can print this one, but you also need a separate sheet of paper. And this page, page 113 of your textbook. You can also print this one. So as you can no doubt tell, we're going to do some reading exercises today. No chapter is complete without a few reading exercises. So you are going to read this story here, A Bad Day at the Office. And then, on your separate sheet of paper, I want you to answer these questions true or false. All right? So on your page, write number 1, number 2, number 3. If it's true, just write true. If it's false, write why it's false. Okay? We've done this before, so you know how to do that. Then after that, there will be a listening exercise down here, which we're going to do together. So first, pause the video, read this to yourself, and then answer the true or false questions on a separate sheet of paper. Okay? I'm not going to read it out loud for you. You have to read it for yourself. We're very late in the year here, and your reading skills should be to the point where you can read it to yourself. I'm just going to go over the answers to these questions with you, okay? So pause the video, write the answers on a separate sheet of paper. All right, did you pause the video and write the answers on a separate sheet of paper? Did you read the whole story? Okay, so number 1, true or false? Mr. Blaine is the president of the Ajax Internet Company. False. Mr. Blaine is the president of the Acme Internet Company. Not the Ajax Internet Company. The Acme Internet Company. 2. Mr. Blaine is out today. False. Mr. Blaine is in today. Mr. Blaine is the only one who is not out today. So there's a couple of different sentences you could have written there. Number 3, the secretary is sick. True. The secretary is at home in bed with the flu. That is sick. That's true. Number 4, the office assistant is on strike. False. The custodian is on strike. The office assistant is on vacation. Number 5, the custodian isn't cleaning the office today. True. The custodian isn't cleaning the office today. That's true. Number 6, the receptionist usually answers the phone at the dentist's office. False. The receptionist usually answers the phone at his office, at the Acme Internet Company office, not at the dentist office. Okay? False. All right. Let's go on to the listening. Listen and choose the correct answer. Let me get to the back of the book here. Page 112. So number 1, you have 2 answers. I'm going to ask you a question. You can circle the correct answer. This is why I said you could print it. So if you did print this page, take out the printed page. If not, just write A or B. That's fine. Okay, so number 1. What are you doing? Which one of these 2 answers the question? What are you doing? It's B. I'm cleaning my house. Number 2. What does the office assistant do? A. What does the office assistant do? He sorts the mail. Number 3. What's the receptionist doing? B. She's answering the telephone. What's the receptionist doing? She's answering the telephone. Number 4. Is he tired? So circle an answer. Number 4. B. Is he tired? Yes, he's yawning. Number 5. What do you do when you're scared? Number 5. What do you do when you're scared? B. I cover my eyes. Number 6. Where do you usually study? 6. Where do you usually study? A. I study in the library. Okay, good work. Now let's go on to the next page, another page of reading. So we've got a story up here. So first you're going to read this to yourself, and then using that story as a guide, we read this story and fill in the blanks. Okay? So, same setup. You first pause it, read this to yourself, and then we're going to read this story and fill in the blanks. Write words in here like the words in the story up here. Okay? So, this is up to you. Go ahead and pause the video, read the 2 stories, write the answers in the words. After you're done, come back to me, and I will go over the answers with you. All right. Did you pause the video, read the stories, and write the answers? Okay. So, I'm going to start here. This is the beginning of the sentence with the first blank in it. Okay, I'll read that to you. The people who usually walk to work aren't walking. The people who usually drive aren't driving. And the people who usually take the bus aren't taking the bus. The children who usually go to school aren't going to school today. The children who usually walk to school aren't walking today. The children who usually ride the school bus aren't riding it today. Or would we say take? Let's see here. Yeah, I think we're going to say take, because they said take at the top. So let's say take. The children who usually take the school bus aren't taking it today. And the children who usually ride their bicycles aren't riding them this morning. The city is very quiet. The trucks that usually, what do we say here, deliver food aren't delivering it today. The mail carriers who usually deliver mail aren't delivering it this morning. And the police officers who usually direct traffic aren't directing it today. Yes, it's a very unusual Monday morning in Centerville. Okay, that's our reading exercise. Good work. See you next time.